Let there be light, and there was light. Okay, so thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here, and new subscribers, thank you, and existing um, subscribers or pre-existing subscribers, thank you. And thank you for all those who are supporting this channel by watching, by sharing, and liking. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I am Crime Queen, and if you're joining us for the first time, we are having fun with words through scriptural references and to see how we can use those words through numerology to impact our lives in a positive way. Yes. Okay, so I thought I would revisit the functions of the mouth. I have been going through basic learnings, if you like, just to ensure that these learnings permeate our senses enough so we can or we will be able to assimilate the or the more intricate learnings. Now, perhaps they're not that intricate, but because they are being conveyed in a new way, or because I'm doing something, I believe, we say new, as they say, nothing new under the sun, but really feeling that it's a way of it's what we would call a unique way of doing hair, because I have not come across anyone else doing it in this way. Perhaps we should be fair to say that no two people are doing the exact thing. That is, as long as you are following your path. Now, even if you were, like I would say, copying something else through another template, you still have your own unique DNA or attributes or vibration that adds to that something that gives it that little difference. Even it may not be detected by others, but this is why they said I copied a recipe and there's a recipe, and yes, you may have the general taste to say, well, it's a vanilla flavor, the cake, but no two people or no one does it exactly the same. So if you have been given a recipe and you think, oh, well, how can't I get it as the way you do? It's because you have added your attributes, your vibration to that, which you can't avoid anyway. So let's move on. And this is why I really want to readdress the mouth. Now, why we are saying the mouth? Because the mouth is the function of Mother Eve. And why we are saying Mother Eve, if you're new to this, we are talking about Mother Eve as the orchestrator, the grand Lord of Lords, who has the other 13 gods or lords who she lets the contracts to. So she's the oh, I must turn this off. Okay, she's the grand and we are talking about Mother Eve here, or the waters, or the mouth, as we say. They all equal five, or the Christ spirit, or the Kundalini activation, or what we call the Kundalini, or the pineal gland, adding these two words together, the pyramid. And we are saying these words and they may sound very light in that sense because you see a pyramid and its structure, but it's what it represents, it's what it serves in our psyche. So the word pyramid, for instance, which what we want to do is the mouth, but is it PYPIO? The spelling for pyramid has not really come now. RAMID. So I think it is Y, but I know it equals 5 because I've done this before. So perhaps now I'm going to know for sure if I've got the right spelling here. So this is 10, this is 19, this is 23, 27. 27 plus 7 is 30, 20, 34. and this would be 41. So pyramid is spelled correctly. So 41, which is the reverse to Mother Eve when we spell the word Eve, and we see that Eve is really, let's reposition myself here. Eve is really 14. So 14 is that which mirrors itself. Okay. Now so we are talking about the number five, and there we talk about the five senses, the five oceans. I think there's five oceans, or seven seas, five oceans, five continents, the Christ, as we say, Christ equals five as well, which is also an anchor. Like I continue to say, in Christianity, I used to sing this song, we have an anchor that that breathes the soul, something like that, or that breathes the soul, or but the anchor, the word anchor in itself is five. Now the anchor as well is sort of like a lock, we could say, and the word lock also, lock. This is two, five, so this is five, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm just doing this now. I'm not going through the whole numbers now. If you're new to numerology, I have got videos on introduction to Crimate Queen, so you can see how the numbers are worked out, how they work out in numerology. Also, you will see how we have devised the sacrifice template, which is Mother Eve right here. So we have the numbers from 1 to 9, and each letter of the alphabet, of course, has a numerical value. And so this is how we have 369, 369, 369. Okay, so this is just to really show you how in a brief way how we have got this template. So for the word mouth, of course, equals 5. So let's begin with this, and I'm going to do this. It's going to be a short video. So, okay, I'll have to get back to this. Oh, we have got something here. So on the word mouth, I have worked out that we've got 17 functions that we use with our mouths. And of course, I perhaps only Crimey Queen would really go through really working all this out. Okay, but 17 functions of the mouth. So mouth. And we'll work out mouth, which is 4, 6, 3, 2, 8. Adding this together, of course, 10, 19, 23. 2 plus 3, of course, this is what we call Mother Eve, the waters, because if we did the numerical value for waters, which is the second verse, this is where the number 2 really begins to express its attributes. So number 2 of Genesis of chapter 1, this is where we hear of the waters, and the Spirit of God move upon the face of the deep and the waters. I keep saying this, and I'm yet and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. It may not be like this, but the waters are there. Okay, and the word waters, adding these together, and this is why we say that the scriptures, there is a numerical construct, because we have waters here to really show us that Mother Eve's features, or it's not saying water, it's waters. So we are seeing how the words are have been constructed to really give us the numerical vibration that is necessary to make the points. So this is 10, 15, 20, and this is 2. So again, this would be 5 in case you are new. This is 2, 5, 9, 1. So adding this together, we have 10, 15, 20, 23. 2 plus 3 is, of course, the mouth. And if I'm correct, this is where in the story of Job, that God was really saying, well, where were you when I formed the earth and the waters, and they were gushing, which brings my mind back to Genesis of chapter 1, where the waters brought forth life abundantly, all things, all creatures, that which had life in it, all great creatures. So this is the waters. That's why we are, according to Mother Eve, we are 100% water, female, and male are 90% water. I keep saying this. Of course, scientists don't tell you this because they have their own apparatus that gives you 70% or 80%. So the mere fact that it's not even precise, it tells you between 70 and 80. We know that hair, of course, this is why, of course, hair of everything has life force in it. Now, but that also correlates with what I call I call it the logos of the gods, because 100% would be in relation to the 10 circles, external circles of the female body, and of course 9 external circles to the male body. If you're wondering, we are talking about the eyes, the nostrils, the eyes, and so on and down below. Okay. So that also tells us about the 90% and the 100%. Okay. So we are talking about mouth. So we know the mouth is 23, and I'm going to copy from the notes that I already have. And because I want to make this short, you have seen how the words are worked out. I'm only going to really just copy some of those words to just make this a very short video. So we have it is the first thing we think of, where I think of when we talk about, there's a word, oh yes, I was thinking I perhaps missed the word brief, but it's there. So eat, of course, is the first thing Mother Eve did. Mother Eve ate of the fruit. The word eat or ate also equals the same number 8. So there we are. I'm going to do 2 columns. So let's write this in a way that, so we have, oh, should I even bother to name them? EAT, of course, and that's how we had ET. ET, because the A is that which is in the middle of the heart and in the middle of the brain. Those the letter A here, if we did brain, BRAIN, of course we are talking about 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, and we have 5 letters, and HEART. So we can see as well the word eat is in the heart. ET, we knew about ET. We see the word air here, we see the word rain and sun, but the A here, that is the pyramid I'm talking about here. So the pyramid is in the middle of the heart, and this is where we need to get to the core of our hearts to really find truth. Okay, so, and that's the number one, which has, well, it's actually 1, 2, 3, but I won't do this right now. So we have 8, and we have cough, COUGH, which equals 3. Okay, we have yawn, YAWN, which equals 1, because that's 19. 1. And we have sing, SING. Sing is 22, so that's 4. Of course, we can see the power of the word sing. sing, because there we are also, it's the master number 22, and there we are on that vibration, which is like a double harmony. It's that there and here vibration, if that makes any sense, like the word there, oh, and which also has in it the word hair, THERE. So I'm just drawing this as a point of showing how 22 works. And we have kiss, of course. The kiss is very important. The kiss was another demarcation in the story of Christ, that when Judas kissed Christ, that was very important. They call it the kiss of betrayal, but kiss have got this it's a demarcation. It sets a mark, it sets a tone, just like kissing someone or greeting someone, or when you kiss your beloved. There you have silver, the dimensions, if you like, and move into, and you have now introduced another vibration, which is really a love vibration. Of course, in the case of saying goodbye, we have this, it's sort of ambiguous in a sense, but do we say ambiguous? Really, it gives that element of, yes, of ambiguity to some extent, because you are saying hello and goodbye at the same time, and that's what happened with the story of Christ, basically. Okay, so kiss is 13, and very much so, because before even saying this, the 13 is really that which I have coined the incubator, and it is an incubator, so it's really four. Okay, then we have smile. It's really amazing how I would be doing these, and we have all the fours seem to just go in line. So we have kiss, we have sing, we have smile, and laugh as well. I haven't seen the word laugh on here. I perhaps have missed the word laugh, because if we smile, of course, laugh, LAUGH, should be here as well. That also has a for vibration. Okay, and we have bite. Let's say speak first. So I get this. Okay, SPEAK. This is 16. So 16 is 7. Okay. Burp. Of course, sometimes very necessary. We don't see it as pleasant, but burp. Okay. Hope you can see this. And we have burp and blow, the B words, BLOW is also is 7, so burp is 9, and blow is 7, and breathe is 5. I know breathe, BREATHE, so this is 5. And we have taste, TASTE, is 2. Of course, it's 11, a master number. And we have drink. Drink is also 2. And we have chew, to chew, although it's part of eating, but you can chew without actually eating, like gum. So we have, for chew, we have 3. I'm going to double check the word chew, because this is 1855. So this is 10, 18, 19. So for the word chew is, this is what I like about being intuitive, because there's that thing you need to listen to your intuition. So I'm saying, it's like spirit is guiding me to do this. So it's 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it is correct, it's 3. Let's just do this again. 3, 8, 5, 5. This would be 10, 18, 21. So it's correct. And we had drink. We have two for drink, and sneeze. Sneeze. So this is 11. We have a lot of master numbers here. So and whistle. Whistle. So for whistle we have 33. Interesting, which is 6. Okay. Now, of course, I like that whistle because whistle also has in it, because we are 33 as in Genesis and 33 as in people, person, all these equal 33. It has in it the word his, which denote masculine in our language, and he, of course, he, and also well, her is not in this one. It's perhaps that's why it is said that men should whistle and not women, because he is there and he is in whistle, and his we have the word and I'm just seeing tile, tile, or tiles. So they are words that seem to be and but we are there with the we. So that really means we are inclusive as well. Okay, now what I really want to do is really add these numerical values, because I think it's so interesting how the English language has evolved so much, but yet still with all these variations of words that even seem to mean the same thing, really still give us a picture of what the scriptures are really conveying in that sense, or how we can see or make sense of the words or meaning through numerology itself. So we have 6 plus 11, or let's say 2, just to make it easier. So this is 8. 8 would be, or I'm just going to do this because I'm trying to do this because I'm aware that you are following. So I'll just go along and add. So because my words don't always come out how my brain is going when I'm counting. Okay, so it's 6, 8, 10, 13, 15. So this is 15 here. And then we have 12 and 12, 24. 24 here. And then we have 11. This would be 20. 20, 32. So 32. And I can go over it again, but it looks correct. So we add these together with 15 here as well, and we'll have 6 plus 11, 6 plus 5 is 11, and this would be 4, 6, 7, so it's 71. This is what I am saying is, this we have been looking at. I started with the word 8, and I had not, perhaps I did this before, but I haven't got the total as I really was looking at. I don't have this sum, not worked like this on here to make sense of this. And now we are seeing that we have 8. And it's like the message in here is saying, you have eaten, we are it, like Mother Eve said, well, or not said, just said, but according to the sacrifice template, yes, we are it here. And this is the mouth. So the mouth equals 5, and this, the 8 is here in the mouth. This is denoting the symbol of infinity, but it's also denoting the act of eating, or the act of having ate of the fruit. The fruit is actually that which is the vibration necessary to ignite something new, to ignite another act, to ignite the next step. So here we are, and that next step, that is that freedom. It permits, actually equals freedom. So I believe it actually equals freedom. Let's just do this so I don't freedom, DOM. Let's just do this. Free is 66955. So this is 15, this is 25, so this is 7, and dom is 464, which is 14. So 14, of course, yes, so 3 sevens is 21. So 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So, and there we have the meaning of 21 as well, because this is why it said when you do you create a new habit or break a habit in 21 days, it sets you free. So here we have 71 of the 17 functions, and I will count this again, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Oh, I thought it was 17, but unless I'm missing something on here, suck. The word suck is not here, so the word suck is going to change this. So we had blow, the word suck is not here. And so we have 1 3 3 8. Let's see what that is. So this is 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So this is 6. That 6 plus 8, this is what we need to add now. So suck is 6, just double checking. Why have I got 9 on here? This is, oh, because that's what I love. The spirit is really guiding me, because this is such and not suck. Oh my. Let's do this again. I thought I saw the word such, but okay. And so I love it when I listen to the spirit that guides me and I see where I'm at. So 3 3. Let's add this up again. So this is 9. So actually 9 plus it really does not make any difference, because 9 still gives us 8. So 9 plus 8 is 17, and which coincides with the number of words here again. Now, isn't that really amazing? So let's count this again just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. 17 words. Now, of course, this is where the set God comes in, because the set God is actually on the 17th verse of the Holy Bible in Genesis of chapter 1. So, Genesis of chapter 1, verse 17, this is where it said, and God set, meaning we are talking about the set God. So, the set God is in the mouth itself is set. It is set for 17. So basically, the mouth is God. Now, yes, the mouth is God, because when we actually write or do the calculation for the word God, right here is 764. This gives us 17. Of course, 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, now there was also another way that I showed how Mother Eve, also being Mother Eve, she's also 17. Apart from looking at the mouth, because this is the functions of the mouth. So we can see how the mouth, this is why it is said the mouth is the most powerful, or the tongue, the most powerful tool, because, or muscle, because it can curse and it can bless. Whatever you bless with your mouth is blessed in the heavens or in the earth, whichever way you choose to do it. So what happens with what you do with your mouth is very important, and that's why we need to be very mindful of the words we use. very mindful of the words we use. Now, I'm a little bit ecstatic here with the idea that we have 17 words to show 17 functions of the mouth, which is Mother Eve, and that also equals God. Now, I didn't plan this. And if you can think of any other word, feel free to really put that in, because we are on this journey. But one thing I'm going to just hold on to the thought here, for instance, that what you are learning in the moment is what is necessary for that moment, or for whenever you see it, or for whenever you encounter it. So that's why knowledge increases. The thing that was correct, the ABC yesterday, is now the XYZ today, if that makes sense. Okay, so basically we see the function of the mouth. We are talking about Mother Eve because I really want to keep the videos short. I'm going to say thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found it fun. And as I say, it tells us about the seriousness of the words we use. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Well, just for a little while, because of course there is more.